Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition and we're here to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to bring forward messages from Spirit to help you in your current love situation going on right now. I hope you're good, Virgo. Welcome back to all those that are returning, and a big hello to those that are new to my channel. If you're new, please like, share and subscribe. I do appreciate that. And thank you to all those that are returning. I appreciate you guys more than you know. This humble little channel has been going through a lot of fluctuations with readings, but that's okay. We come, we go, we always come back though. And just facing life and changes have been quite interesting this year, and mind changing, life changing, everything changing, and you know, it's not a bad thing. Change, it always helps us evolve. So for all those really struggling out there, just allow it to change, and not be so set and regimental about how things should be in your life. I think there has to be some type of fluid energy to be allowing, to be playful with the energy and allow things to happen the way they should. But anyway, Virgo, before I start rambling on, the boundaries for this reading are in the description box below. So if you are new to my channel, please pause this video and just read the description box, because it has my Facebook page if you want to follow me over there, where I've just started getting back into doing pick a piles and mini readings and mini chats, and or join my community. My email if you want to contact me about a personal reading, and or just talk to me in general. Also, the birth charts, free birth chart calculators in there. So if you are a Virgo Sun, look at your Moon, your Rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter. And that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but hopefully it does, and all that jazz. Okay, guys, so it's good to know the boundaries, so you know what you're supposed to be expecting and what is expected of me too. Virgo, I've got this. The sage was just like roaring on fire. My whole room's filled now with smoke and sage. So there's a lot of cleansing going on for Virgo right now, that I can tell you. And the blues and all my crystals are really jumping out at me. So there's a lot of things that you need to say about how you're feeling, which is good. You also could be connecting with your crown chakra, upwards through your heart space. So there's a lot of changes for Virgo coming out. So let's get into it. We have the Moonology Oracle deck here to help us see what Spirit wants to take notice of or focus on. But before we start, let's open up our heart chakra to allow the messages to come through with an open heart and an open mind. Alright guys, so here we go. We're just grounding into that space, guys. We're allowing our hearts and our minds to be open to receive the message from Spirit. We are thankful for all that they do for us. You should always be thankful to Spirit, because Spirit does a lot of things that behind the scenes that you'll never know, just so you can have a better life and a happier life. So I always appreciate the things Spirit brings forward to me and my intuition. Okay, guys, so we're going to see what Spirit wants you to take notice of or focus on at this time. What does Virgo need to take notice of or focus on at this time, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. You actually got full moon in Leo. And it says, don't let pride get in the way. So you may be dealing with a Leo. You may also have a Leo moon. With this full moon in Leo, though, it's a very strong, stubborn streak, and or it says pride, but I feel like it's just more of a there's definitely something you want to say, and it's almost like building up for you. So let's have a look and see what this says in the book. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Okay, here we go. It says, have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it in your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you're not doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. And the achievement for this card is be magnificent without being plain too much. So be yourself, be open, be beautiful, but don't let it become detrimental to your soul, your space, your love life. Obviously, you have a lot of, like, your heart is on fire. There's somebody that you care about, somebody that you want. Maybe not necessarily showing it though. Okay, here we go. So we're going to bring your energy in to see what's going on with you right now, Virgo. Can I have the energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, please? Where are they currently at energetically? Funny, you got these two cards coming out together. Okay. So you've got message in a bottle in reverse. Not speaking, not saying, not seeing something for what it is. Okay. And then you have between worlds, stuck, stagnant, the hangman type of energy. So, you know, you want to be in this. It's weird that it came out like that, because I was talking about the blues really coming forward and something being stuck in your throat chakra, and I feel like there's something you're not saying properly, but there's this need to want to move forward or towards somebody or something that is in alignment with who you are. So I feel like if we bring it back to this card, which is what Spirit wants us to take notice of or focus on, there's something in your heart chakra that needs to be looked at and nurtured. I don't think you can, you fully want to encompass what it means with this message in a bottle in reverse. The message for you is not getting out. You're not saying how you feel. You don't say how you feel. And it leaves you stagnant, even though you want to move forward into a space of being able to shine and be who you need to be. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stagnancy for you. You definitely want to be a lot more high vibrational. You just want to be, you know, I just want to hear the roar. Who's coming towards you? All that glitters isn't gold. That's interesting. You're very unsure about this person. They may have lied about in the past. They may not always be truthful about things, and they may look nice on the outside but not always on the inside. And it refers to fool's gold. So I actually have that, which is pyrite. I have some pyrite just sitting right here. So it looks like gold, feels like gold, but yet it's just stone. So, you know, when it comes to things don't look the way they are, you know. So there's this element that you feel, which could be why you're not saying something. You're quite unsure about this person. This person seems to be hiding things from you. Kind of the energy of the person coming towards them in love. They may have lied in the past to you. They may have hid something from you. Imagine. Okay, so, but they I feel like this person may have ghosted you, which has left you in a space of being alone, being unable to move forward. They definitely hid something, some type of truth from you. They bedazzled you as well. They caught your eye. They bedazzled you. So this person that's coming forward with this Leo energy, I feel like they're pretty hot to trot. You know, they're pretty good looking. But they've left something in you that's made you mad, and you're not talking about it. This person may have come forward and wanted to communicate to you. They may want to talk to you, Virgo. They may have said, hey, you know, reaching out. I feel like they're reaching out because they can't imagine life without you. You may have had somebody from the past come forward and reach out and want to communicate towards you. Let's see the energy, the current energy, mutual energy between the two of you in love. What is the mutual energy between these two in love, please? In love. You're both stubborn, I can tell you that. Neither of you want to acknowledge the connection. Okay, but I love what just came out. I love what just came out, Virgo. Mending. That's. I feel like it's been a long time coming. The healing for the situation, and twice I've looked underneath the deck, and you've got deep knowing in reverse. So I feel that one of you have disacknowledged this relationship, or friendship, or currentship, whatever's going on, situationship. You're not speaking, this person's communicating. I think you're pretty mad at this person. They must have hurt your heart. May not necessarily have been truthful in the past, but they're reaching forward to mend it, which you always wanted. You've wanted to, but in this picture, you're holding the needle. So it has to be on your accord when you decide what comes forward. But it is about divine timing with you guys right now. This person definitely, I feel, in the past has ghosted you and lied to you and kept you in the dark about a lot of things, but they bedazzled you with their magnetism, with their looks, with their beauty, and Virgo likes pretty things. They do. And here we have a message in a bottle over here in reverse, and it's just telling me that there's something that you were not aware of and or aren't talking about and not communicating, and sort of it's left you stagnant in the space of I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. It's almost a form of denial, but not in a negative way. It's just like, you know that you're trying to be a lot more positive there, Virgo, but you've had to really hold back from communicating with this person because they haven't been truthful to you. And it's like, if you want to know me, if you want to talk to me, if you want to come forward now after all this time, and I feel like after all this time, this person wants to reconnect to you. They literally want to reconnect to you. So they've put their feelers out. They may have gone through a friend. They may have just made little subtle moves to get to know you or sort of be near you, or just like a accidental message in Messenger and Facebook. It's that kind of scenario, and it's just their little subtle way of being able to come in. Now, I heard the word slimy in my head. You don't trust this person. I can tell you that you do not trust this person. Hence the reason why you do not want to communicate something that you've been holding back from this person. You probably, I would say, just a little bit angry at them, but there's a space in you. The mutual energy between the two of you is that you want to heal this. You've always wanted to heal and be with this person. Not saying with this person, but in a way of like, how can I have you in my life anyway, outside of the friendship, or whatever happened here. How do I reconnect with this person anyway? Because I feel like in some way, shape or form, you miss each other. Okay? You've missed each other. And it wasn't reciprocated the way you needed it to be done. And I feel like this person actually, even though they may have been very untruthful, I'm not even going to say untruthful, just they were confusing. They confused you with this. They bedazzled you. And then they were like hiding behind things because they just don't know that they do this. I feel like they just don't know that they can be quite, they're beautiful to look at, but just not quite, I want to say morally just, or sound. That, that this is somebody that's got a bit of a jaded past and acts accordingly, and they've met you, and you're very, it's interesting because you've got, the pelican, you've got birds, so you're someone that thinks a lot, communicates a lot, talks a lot, not so much necessarily talking about how you feel, but you're a good communicator, and this person is sort of like, it's weird because they're either or. So they'll be full on and then they're all off, or they'll be all off and then they'll be full on. And for you, it's very jarring because you don't know how to move forward with this person. But there's something about them that you feel connected to. This need to mend is mutual. You both have, one holds the thread and one holds the needle. It's two parts of a whole. This person's very intense. I can tell you that they're very intense. They'll be intense with you one day, and then they'll be absolutely gone the next day. This is someone that goes AWOL a lot. They move a lot. They move around a lot. They don't stay still. They roam. a lot. So you may be definitely dealing with a Leo. But the thing is, you like to move too. You like to make changes. You like to do that thing, but you like to do it in a way that's a lot less disturbing to the energy. You know, this person will rush in, rush out, whereas you just like to wade through the water and sort of just get your feet wet. And, you know, you like to take your time and be a little bit more slower moving forward. So we'll have a look at the psyche of the person that's coming towards you. Let's have a look how they think about you. How does this person think about Virgo in love? In their mind space, please. How do they think about Virgo in love, please? This person coming towards them in love. Oh, yeah, see? Gloom and this doom. They miss you. They don't like it when you're not around. Definitely want to have a relationship with you. They think about it a lot. So when they miss you, they get really sad about it. They may have a really fiery disposition, but they always have undertones of sadness to them. When, you know, for them, love has always been like a battlefield. I'm going to put that out there. I feel like they are the type that would feel sad for themselves. They miss you, so they come forward because they miss you. And when they're busy, then they're not sad, so they don't miss you. But it's almost like you're a comfort blanket for them. You make them feel good about themselves, and they like that part. I feel like this person can be very burdensome to you sometimes because of the fact that they may need a lot of attention, and like they'll take that attention and then they're just gone. Okay, so let's have a look at how you think about them. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I saw that flip, but it just didn't flip out. Singer of Intuition. So there's now this card's very powerful. This is a card of knowing and being in attunement. This is of the higher fractal energies and frequencies. So you already know that this person is a divine counterpart, maybe a twin flame. Someone of a higher divine connection to you. This person is very unaware of it. I feel like you think about it, but you've never acknowledged it. Or never said it outwardly that this person may be a twin flame or soulmate. I don't necessarily talk about twin flames as much anymore, but I do think that this person definitely has that runner chaser type of vibe. So for all those that are dealing with a twin flame that comes and goes, this is definitely for you. You are very aware of this person mentally, very aware of their triggers, and acknowledge who they are in your mind. You may not say it out loud. Let's see the mutual energy between you two and how you think about each other. How do they think about each other? Oh, the feline. Definitely getting those Leo vibes for you, Virgo. What's going on? You have the feline. This is unfinished business. Like this person, the way they think about you, it hasn't been great. There's a lot of unfinished business between you two. It is showing shadows. You're not mentally shadowed, but when it comes to this person, it's just like this pull on your heart. And you may have one of you may be quite sour to the other. It's interesting though. I feel like a lot of it is this person's fault because they have 56 and the mutual energy is 65. It's like a mirror effect. You come forward with the singer of intuition. So when you think about this person, you think in high frequencies, you're thinking positive. This person doesn't think positive. When they miss you, they need a hug, they come for you. You know what I mean? It's like no one else will do but you, Virgo. And yet it's always a little bit of a sourpuss, that feeling of it's not the greatest thoughts that come forward for you, but of 11. So this person really can't let you go. They can't let you go. They don't want to let you go, even though they go. You know what I mean? I feel like this person's bound by circumstance and time. You're like, here I am, I'm waiting for you. You don't know if you want to move forward or not. And this person's like, I can't do anything else without you. I can't. But I need my space. I need to do what I need to do because this person You know, when they need somebody, they'll always think of you first. In fact, I feel like they do love you, but love for them is a painful thing. So it's hard for them to stay. So let's look at their emotional space here with them. How does Virgo feel about this person coming towards them in love, please? How does Virgo feel about the person coming towards them? Ooh, oh yeah. Sea Serpent. I'm just going to get this person. How does this person see Virgo in love? Ooh, yeah. They're messed up about it. Okay. Both in the circular form, though. It's interesting. What is the mutual energy emotionally between these two? What is the mutual energy? What is mutual energy? There's a lot of feelings here. Oh, the whale. Isn't that interesting? You guys love each other. You love each other. Emotionally, it's deep. It's deep. You know, it's old. It's ancient. It's wise. It's a deep love. It is felt. I feel like you may often feel like when you were with this person, like you could breathe and be happy. And they feel it too, more towards you. The feelings that they have for you are deep, but they don't like deep. Do you know what I mean? Like they're a hot mess inside. They're turned upside down. They may have a lot of health issues. This is a health issue card for me. Emotionally, though, they just low vibrational. Love is not their friend. It could be why they ghost. When things get too much, when they get overwhelmed by their emotions, they run. And I don't think they mean to, because they don't like it when they're gone. They don't like being away from you, because as soon as they are, they don't feel good about life. You know, they're in low vibrational space. And the thing is, you're in the ether, Virgo. You're in the space of higher learning. Here, you know or see all. And the thing is, psychically, ooh. But in psyche and emotional space, it is of the same essence, you know, in the higher spiritual space, and same as you, divine space. So I feel like there's a lot that you know, a lot that you think, a lot that you feel about this person, a very strong knowing with you, but you do not communicate it. But see that blue is popping out for you. You definitely want to say something. You definitely want something to be acknowledged by this person. But the deep love space here, you see those greens and blues in there, green being the color of the heart chakra. So there is a deep love coming forward, and I feel like it's emerging. But mentally you guys are quite drained by this energy of each other. And I feel like there's a lot of water under the bridge for you guys. So there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of sadness and pain and lies and ghosting and stagnant energy. But there's always this hope. It's weird. There's always this hope of being able to change the situation and to acknowledge the deep love and sentiment you feel for each other. So it's actually sad and beautiful. I say that a lot because sadness and beauty can actually mean vulnerability here. There's a lot of vulnerability with you, Virgo, and this person. And when they're vulnerable to you, they like being vulnerable to you. But in the same respect, it's like after being with you and or spending time with you and getting the nurturing and loving that they get from Virgo, they run away. And this leaves Virgo in a space of like, whoa, what just happened here? You told me you cared about me, you told me you want to be with me, and then you left me in the dust. And Virgo's starting to understand this person's triggers. This person doesn't yet. They don't know that they do this, but Virgo knows. Virgo knows very well what they do, and it's sort of like an understanding. It's okay. I'm going to be safe here, and hence the reason why in your energy, in the mutual energy, is this mending coming forward. You know, you both hold each other together. Like there's this connection that can't be denied. You know, it is definitely something for Virgo to acknowledge. Definitely have unfinished business. So you were both thinking about each other and wanting to fix this situation. And I feel like emotionally you are just It's weird. It's, emotionally you're very different. Chalk and cheese. You see, this person is like, oh. Emotionally they're a bit of a mess, but they acknowledge that in their mind space. They may say it a lot. They don't like being away from you. They don't like missing you. They don't like not having you in their life. So they may come forward and bring messages, and they may go, oh well, I actually missed you a lot. But I would say for you, Virgo, to understand this person, you actually have to give this person freedom to do what they need to do, and to find that space to heal themselves, because this is something that they have to do. You can't do it for them, Virgo. You cannot. Which is sad, because you want to, and you can, but this person has to acknowledge it first. I'll just say that. So we're going to bring the tarot in here. We're going to bring in the past, the present, and the future for Virgo in this situation. So we'll ask for the past. Oh. In the past, please. Okay. Divine timing, yeah. Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of waiting in the past. There's a lot of wondering if this was a bad investment. It talks about divine timing in here. So you've planted the seeds, and now you're waiting for this last one to ripen and grow, and you're not too sure if it will. So you're wondering, but it is talking about investing. In the past, you may have invested in this person. Sevens are usually lucky. Sevens like lucky sevens, but I feel like there's been a lot of, it could be 7 years, 7 months since you've seen this person. You may have waited for them for 7 months. 7 years, I would say years of Pentacles. So this may not be new. This may be something that has been happening for a while. I feel like with this this is a long time. Let's see the present. Oh, jeez. Present. Oh, 6 of Cups. So feeling nostalgic right now about this person, wanting to talk to this person. Oh, jeez. Future. 10 of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles going on. So I feel like what they're saying in the future here is, I'm just going to say it straight. There's a lot of inner work that needs to be done. It talks about nostalgia, thinking about the past, reliving, looking at life through rose-colored glasses, innocence, childhood, children, purity. Okay, I'm just going to say this because this is what I heard in my head from Spirit. And it just said, look at them with an open heart. But I'm going to say here with the 10 of Pentacles coming forward is the future. What's it's saying that, okay, it may not manifest the way you want it to, but it could manifest in a way that makes you both happy. So whether or not it's with this person, I feel like there is a sense of loyalty and family with you, Virgo, and this person. Is that you could have it all. I just heard that in my head. You could have it all. And never doubt that you can't. There's some type of soul connection here with you and this person. Definitely an older type of love, something that's quite deep and emotional. This could be a past love. This could be a past life love. I mean, we don't know. Time is fluid for Spirit, so it could be acknowledging the past. It could be acknowledging right here and now, but you are definitely stuck in the past when it comes to this person, but we know that because you have unfinished business here with the feline. Now, the feline is the face a cat gives you when you don't feed it. It's like it has to be nurtured here. It has to be loved and brought forward and filled. And when it does, it becomes plump and abundant and fluid. And then it's acknowledged that there is this heart space, love, cups, reciprocated cups from the past into the present. Waiting. There's been a lot of waiting. And here coming forward, future, 10 years time, where do you want your life to be? Who do you want it to be with, Virgo? There is no limitations here with this person. There's a lot of change that needs to happen for them. But if they're willing to make that change, things could work out quite well. But they need to acknowledge it. There's something that needs to be acknowledged by you to this person. Maybe you need to tell them how you feel so they understand, because they don't know that they do what they do. Okay, they just don't. And it's maybe it's like you're like, no, I don't want to talk to you because you hurt me, raw, raw, you hurt me. But really, what's happening is that you're holding back so much that the love that you feel for this person is turning, because it needs to be sorted. Unfinished business. Don't be a sourpuss, Virgo. Don't be a sourpuss. Don't hold it inside. Let it go. And just realize that sometimes seeds take more than a day to grow. Okay? Sometimes they take years. Sometimes it takes years for something to really fruition into what it should be. And allow them to have space to be what they need to be to help themselves get the healing. But don't be a doormat at the same time. Know and acknowledge what you want in the future, your ultimate happiness, your bliss. Acknowledge that. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you need. If you want to talk to this person, you need to be honest and come through and tell them what you want. You want a happily ever after. I want my 10 of Pentacles. I want it all, and I want you to give it to me. And if you can't give it to me, go off and do the healing so that you can. If Virgo is really set on this person. But never ever set this ideal to be with one person. I will acknowledge that. Happiness comes in very different forms, okay? Never set it in stone. Just know what it is that you want and move towards it. Okay, Virgo, don't let your pride get in the way. Tell this person what you want. Tell them what you need. Tell them where you want to go. Tell them that you've been waiting for them, that you still think about them. Tell them that you don't want to be left and ghosted and made to feel negative about this, because you know that you want this person in your life, and you know that this person wants to be in your life. You just have to have a way of being able to harmonize that is beneficial for both of you. Alright, Virgo, so hopefully this person, you and this person can sort this situation out. I hope this helps for what's going on with you currently. And until next time, guys, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.